because that is something that's on my mind as well. You know, as someone who works, and I've been out of work for a minute, but I've just got a new job, right? Meaning I'm going to be getting my first paycheck after quite a bit. But then it's in my mind like, okay, once I get paid, what am I going to spend my money on? And I hate that mindset of having what you know you're going to spend before you even get the money. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, what? What do you mean you know what you're going to go and buy once you get the money? What's stopping you from working and getting the money before this paycheck, so finding another way to get money and buying it tomorrow? What's stopping you from doing that? See, now you've been so limited because you think that this job is actually expanded your ability to go and do things and buy things and get money. You think now you're so broad, you've made it. You now have a means to go and purchase items, when really you've limited yourself. Because now you have no drive to be creative, to go and build something, so that you don't need to wait until the end of the month to receive money to go and spend. Why can't you go and build something so that, let's just say today's Monday, why don't you go and build something so that on Wednesday you can go and get some money and spend it? But because you now have a job, you're waiting until the end of the month to go and spend your money or do whatever you want to do with your money. You know what I'm trying to say? That's 2 points. The first point was that you're waiting before you've even got paid. You already know what you're gonna spend your money on. How can you think that way, bro? You know? And then obviously the second point is you should be working on a way to earn money before your paycheck arrives, so you don't need to wait. You don't need to wait until the end of the month. You understand? Like, some people get jobs and they actually limit themselves. You know how I think though? This is where the real game starts. This is where the real game comes from. Do you know how I think? I'm not looking at ways in which I can spend my money once I get it. I'm looking for ways in which I can make the money back. I can make the money back before I get it. I can turn this paycheck, I can turn this amount of money into more money. How can I do that? Will my paycheck help me do this? Okay, it will. Cool. Why would I spend the money then? You know, that money is going to be the key. It's going to be a key. I can put it into this chest. Chest opens, more money. Boom. More money, more keys. Money and keys is like the same thing, right? The key is the analogy for the money. So if I say key, I'm talking about money. If I say money, you can think of it as a key, right? So once I use this money, I know I can get more money from this key. Cool. So why would I like throw the key away as soon as I get it, or thinking about ways I can throw this key away before I even get the key? Does that make sense? But some of you, you're thinking of ways you can spend your money before you even have it. Some of you, you're looking at ways you can spend your money once you do get it, once the paycheck hits. That's the wrong way to do things, bro. And if you don't know how to make the and listen, look at everyone around you. Paycheck to paycheck, or just, you know, the only way they're getting money in is from their job. Look at everyone around you. They're doing that because they don't know. It's okay not to know what to do with your money when you get it. It's okay not to know. There's everyone, you look around you, look at the life you're living, look at the lives of those who are around you that are living. You don't want to live lives like that. You don't want to be like that. And that's okay. That's fine. It's okay to want bigger and better for yourself, because you can have bigger and better for yourself. You can. Don't listen to what they might tell you. They might even shame you for even thinking, let alone doing. Do what you know you need to do in order to get bigger, to be bigger, to be more, to find what true success is to you. You understand? But I'm just saying, if you don't know what to do with the money once you get it, don't spend it. Keep it. Keep it. Bottom line, keep it. You understand? Keep it and learn. Let it sit there. Put it in a compound interest account, ETA, whatever it is, right? S&P 500, right? Let that money grow. You can let it grow if you really, you know what I'm trying to say. And I'm not saying put all the money in there, because what might happen is along the way, you might find what you truly need to make more money. Now, if you've put all your money into an account that is now locked, you can only open it after a month or whatever. that time's gonna go by, the opportunity might go by, and now you've failed, you've lost. You understand? So real talk, put a portion of it in that account and keep a good amount of it, like $1,000 or something, right? 800, whatever it might be. And then okay, if whilst I'm on the way, if I see over there a trader's market, I know I can invest into that trader's market and get more on my return from over here. Okay, instead of putting all your cash in the chest and stowing it away. Now when you reach the trader's market, once you reach the trading square where business is happening, you don't have any money to actually invest. You understand? That's low-key an analogy for itself. I just know it is, but I haven't actually thought. I don't know what I could use the analogy as, the real life example. Where do all your people go where people are making money? Like a supermarket. But then again, that's corporation. That's not person to person making money. Like a business event where there's networking individuals. But again, the average person don't really go to these places. But yeah. Anyway, that's just what I wanted to say real quick, because I feel like my mindset towards certain things, so many people could benefit from having the same sort of mindset. So, and I just hate it. People disgust me. People truly disgust me. Especially like people like me. People who are special, people who are gifted and talented, people who are here because of parents that worked extremely hard to put them in the situations that they are in right now, but you decided to throw it away by trying to be a hoodlum, trying to be a gang, trying to be cool, because that's what you see your old people older than you doing, because that's what you've seen online on social media. Oh, that rapper over there who has 150k followers and he's dressed like this and he's doing that. Oh, I want to do something like, oh, shut the fuck up, bro. The life he's living and posting isn't even what he's happy about. You're trying to then see that and then trying to replicate it within your own life. Come on, bro. Your head. I'm trying to say, bro, like, come on. Let's lock in. Let's lock in. Let's take time. Let's rebuild. Start from the bottom. Okay? It's easier for me to speak in the way I speak right now because I'm slightly ranting. I'm kind of attacking the phone. I want someone to hear what I'm saying. But when I'm chill, when I'm really in my element, I'm calm, I'm focused, I'm slow. You see the real me start to come out. The articulation in my speech, the tempo, the manner, the quality of words in which I use, my vocabulary, this all comes out. And you start to understand this guy he's not just someone from the streets, from the hood, from those environments that decided, oh no, that's not where he wants to go. No, he's someone who was never even a part of that. He was never even one of them. You understand? I was never one of these street dwellers who did, I was never one of them ever. But I kind of, growing up, I kind of felt like I had to be one of them, or that I was better off acting like one of them, because that's what was seen as cool. See, in previous videos, that's what I'm referring to when I say I was just going in the direction society was leading me in. And I don't want to go into race because I don't really understand. I don't see race and color in the way the majority do. But when you write it on paper, a young black male between the ages of 14 to 18, 14 to 22, there's a certain picture, there's a certain idea that you get in your head. You don't need to follow that script. I just wish I learned that a lot earlier, But anyway, I'm going to leave it there before I go on a tangent. You see, you notice how I started off talking about money and finance, and then now I'm kind of talking, that's how I've kind of went on a tangent. But But yeah, this video honestly was kind of spontaneous. I am gonna post it on my main YouTube, or just, I can't post it as a short because it's very long. I don't know what I'll do to it, to be honest. Maybe I'll make another YouTube account where I just post these there, you know, as long form or whatever. Something that, and then it's like I don't need to take it as serious, but maybe it's building at the same time on the back end. Okay, that makes more sense now. Yeah, because yeah, these are really raw, aren't they? They're very raw. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it out now.